This is going to be a struggle. Might be more challenging than with the Alabama State Hornets. So recap from the last episode, well, the first episode. Here's our recruiting class, a whopping 7 players. And please believe Joe McKenzie will be playing immediately. There's a reason why this football team last season only had 2 wins. So look at this. Alabama State has the best recruiting class in the country. 3 5-stars, 12 4-stars, 2 outside linebackers that are 5-stars. No doubt Joseph Cooley built the empire. And then look at that, bottom of the list, Mississippi Valley State University. It's cool, that's okay. Remember, as the saying goes, the Hornet Empire was not built in a day. So here's our schedule. First game, MEAC SWAT Challenge, Mississippi State at Army, at Texas Southern, at Jackson State, at Florida A&M, Southern, Prairie View, Alcorn State, Arkansas Pine Bluff, and then we end the season in Huntsville, taking on the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. We do not have to play the Hornets for the next 2 years. We have to prep for that team. So here we go, ranked number 107 in the country. In case you're curious, Alabama State is still ranked in the top 10. I believe they're number 4 or 5. But as you see here, we're going to be struggling a lot on offense. We don't have a quarterback. So here goes the standings as far as the conference predictions. Alabama State, Texas Southern once again predicted to play each other in Detroit, Michigan. Meanwhile, we, the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils, are at the bottom of the SWAC list. So we got this cat Harper. Now we're going to split him between fullback and tight end. I don't know exactly where I want to put him at just yet, but he's already better than who's currently on the roster, as you can see. And if you saw our quarterback position, we have nobody right now that is guaranteed to have that spot. Miller is considered the starter, but he can't pass like that. Good at running the option though. Wide receivers, we only got 2 in the 70s. Everybody else is like in the 50s and 60s. Same with the running back position. Not really all that good on the offensive line. Yeah, we're going to be struggling on our first season here at Mississippi Valley State. But the defense is decent, especially the middle linebacker spot. What can I say about that? So there goes Alabama State, ranked number 5 in the country, looking to make another undefeated run. Boy, oh my gosh. I gotta keep my cool, man. This ain't the end of the road. We're just beginning season 13, but year 1 at Mississippi Valley State. Speaking of which, this is the first time. Let's go ahead and bring in the basketball squad. For the first time in this series, we're going to have an athletic director perspective on things, focusing on the 2 major sports. Ladies and gentlemen, we have decided to go with the NCAA 10 with Blake Griffin on the cover. Why? Because 2K8 is very deep in detail, and with me juggling 2 sports, I really don't want to go in too deep in detail, you feel me? So we're just going to focus on this game, NCAA 10. I want to do another series with an HBCU school on 2K8 until that game comes out like 2-3 years from now. So here we go, man. Mississippi Valley State, we're going to be playing at Harrison, Hyper Complex, out here in Ina Mississippi. 9 conference titles. I did not know that Mississippi Valley State had 9 conference titles in basketball, considering Mississippi Valley State hasn't won a damn thing in pretty much all of my lifetime. I mean, ever since Jerry Rice left and went to the San Francisco 49ers, the school, as far as sports, has been the doormat of the SWAC. But we're going to change that right here. Joseph Cooley has a vision for Mississippi Valley State University, a vision for Inabita, Mississippi. So we're going to go ahead and just extend this out to 30 years. If we do get fired, we'll just go to another school that has our interests. Hopefully it's an HBCU school. I'm letting y'all know now, I kept on the coach firing. I kept on the contracts. So let's see what happened, man. I should have did that for NCAA 06 on football. But wait until you find out what these games look like, man. I've already started our first year as far as the football team. So our head coach, his name is Just Get buckets. A former HBCU grad that turned out to be a street hooper. Didn't really make it or pan out in the NBA, but he is a local legend. Now on another note, I've never played this game before, but I do love college games, mainly college football, college basketball, and we're going to see how this pans out. So let's check out the ESPNU season preview. Let's see where we stand in the SWAC as far as our overall rating and good stuff like that. Overall, we're a C. C plus starter, C minus bench. B is comp. What the hell is comp? I'm gonna have to look up this stuff, man. C plus for coaching. Okay. Well, at least we're not bottom of the barrel. And then we go to the team. Well, the team preview, that is. My team preview. Yeah. So, looks like we have 5 pipeline states. Arkansas, Cali, Florida, Kentucky, and surprisingly, Mississippi isn't one of them. You see Harper and Childers and Roman. We're going to be dependent on them a lot. And we're going to do what we can to get that team defense rating up. D plus. Yuck, yuck, yuck. On top of that, of course, we got to get better as far as shooting. Our starters rating is a B. Overall C minus. Depth rating is B. Not bad, but it could be a whole lot better. Hopefully, we can make things work out here in Enabina. So here goes our roster. You got DeMarcus Quinn right here. He's a 68 overall. Power forward, and this is the starting 5. We got Marcus Ville, 67 overall, a complete post player. But in the backcourt is where we're going to be dependent on the most. James Booker, pass first player. That's very interesting as a small forward. We're going to have to keep that in mind. Jason Harper, he's going to be our best shooter, 75 overall. 72 overall, Coles Juma Childers, passer score. And then our bench isn't that bad, but again, we could be a whole lot better. See, Coach just get buckets. He wants the team to be sound on defense and just be clinical on offense. But on top of that, I got to learn these plays. I got to learn how to call plays. I would like to do a lot of pick and rolls and a lot of screen plays. That way we can open things up for not only the people in the backcourt, but mainly the people in the front court. And please believe, we will be bringing Paint Beast basketball back. But it's never left college, though, to be fair. So this is what we'll be focused on off-season training. 50% defense, 50% shooting. We want to be clinical, and we want to be able to get stops, especially on defensive rebounds. Recruiting-wise, these are the goals. Get 3 stars as far as small forwards and power forwards. Find players that are C+ inside game, outside game, and rebounding. Mainly, our goal is to improve the front court in our first season. Hopefully when we go over to season 2, we'll be a whole lot better. So these are the cats we'll be going after. You see, we got a couple of centers on there. We got this small forward from Arkansas that's labeled a passer score. Another power forward from South Carolina, and then 2 power forwards from Louisiana. So mainly we've been focusing on our pipeline states because we don't have to pay as much or use our points. And as you see here, we did have to slow it down because I forgot to go in detail with the players that we'll be targeting. But I'm feeling good so far, man. So that's the squad, and we can now officially begin the Joseph Cooley Athletic Director Series here at Mississippi Valley State. Join us next time. Joseph Cooley will be coaching his first game as head football coach for the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils as we take on the Morgan State Bears. Peace.